It's gonna force me to play this one. Complete preseason to earn 75 overall player and to unlock other game modes. So yeah, play this initial challenge and get this thing. Then I do have like a lot of packs to unlock. Okay. Just wants me to do the basics, it looks like. Start with the basics. Yep, there you go. Conditions first in. What do they want me to do? It's a challenge. Execute any offensive play. Okay.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge.
Thanks.
Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this
Just going
matchup.
down the left. Yeah.
Now let's hand it off to Brandon
the
and Charles.
formation
We
line.
jump straight
Let's just do a
into
quick
the action.
run.
Coach, we start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3
Run
minutes
up the
remaining.
middle.
We're still without a score, tied at 0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Now they run. It's Mason.
Nice run.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Challenge.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the
Any
drive,
rushing
12
play.
yards.
Just did that. They really want you to start with the basics. Julio Jones still playing.
Hey everybody,
Any rushing
welcome.
play.
It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team.
What's my team
To
colors?
finish
That's so
this
weird.
out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes
Simple
remaining.
run and play
no
up the
points
middle.
on the board. It's 0-0.
Run, pass,
You've got the ball on your own
option.
25-yard line. As we get set
You
here,
can either run
1st
or
and 10.
pass. Ball practice 3 types of run pass. Using pass, be sure to throw quickly or risk an illegal man downfield penalty. I don't think I've ever seen that being called in a game, but it'd be interesting.
The Packer offense ready to
I just
get
wanna
their
run
next
up the middle,
drive
dude.
underway. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
It's not like I want to win, I
They give
just
a lot
want
of
to get
credit
the
to their
challenges over.
defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on
Execute
that
any
last series,
passing play.
and because they did so,
Hello everyone, you're watching Ultimate Challenges, and
Yes,
I'm your host.
I'm playing
the
Ultimate
Coach.
Challenge, I'm watching it.
Let's get
Alright,
back to
we
Brandon
need
and
a
Charles
simple
for the
passing
call.
play.
Coach, we start this challenge off in the first
Let's
quarter with
go.
3 minutes remaining. We're still
Back
without a
pass.
score, tied at 0. You've got the ball on your own
That's great.
25-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Make it look so easy in the
And just
beginning.
like that, another ultimate challenge has been
Gain 10
defeated.
yards
Savor the
in
victory,
a
if only
drive.
for a moment,
Should
because you
be
know there's
enough.
always another challenge.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. Taking you the rest of the way. Here's Brandon Godden
If I can
and
just
Charles
get it all in
Davis.
a nice
Brandon.
passing play.
We start this challenge off in the first quarter
Some
with
slant
3
play
minutes
going.
remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line as we get set
There we
here
go.
on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Powell.
Nice.
Touchdown, Packers! Cornell Powell, 75 yards. And the Packers
That's a
have
weird
taken
celebration.
the
What are you
early
doing?
lead. Well done. You've defeated
That's
this
Santa?
ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise,
Execute
it's time
any
to move on
defensive
to the next
play.
one.
Alright. Defense now.
Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Coach, we start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25.
That's exactly what
pressure, Trask, and down he goes. All right, you
don't
did
allow
it.
a
You got
touchdown.
the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going.
Try that. Really depends on how good they make the other team. Because my team's crap. I'm 61 overall.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an Ultimate Challenge. Let's send it down to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis for the call.
We start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes
Tampa
remaining.
too.
Still no
It's a man.
points on
I
the
usually
board.
prefer
It's
man.
0-0. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. And it's first down. They'll begin on the ground with Evans. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Good.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Evans gets it again on second down.
And I couldn't tackle him.
To about the 30.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Now Trask.
Ooh, good.
And that is
Could have been.
incomplete.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up
Give me the
call
ball
for this
and
one.
I get the challenge.
No points
Cool.
on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like
Just
none
don't
on this
fake it.
one either.
Like a dick.
On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away. Taken in at the 22. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
Don't allow
Just
any
about do it
points
for
to
us in this one. You've
prevent
notched
opponent
another
from
win,
gaining a
and the
first
next
down.
challenge awaits.
Okay.
Hey folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this. Now
Probably
let's
does,
hand it off
but-
to Brandon and
Okay,
Charles as we jump
let's
straight
try-
into the action.
Coach, we start this challenge off in the first quarter
Cover
with 3
three, the
minutes
pass.
remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. First and 10.
Oh shit! I knew they were gonna pass. Why didn't you have that covered?
And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if
Didn't
you
get a
do,
first down.
good to be towards the sideline and saves
There
it
we
in
go,
possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I
them
still
from getting that
think
yard.
it should go to the
2
defense,
yards.
even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Damn it.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
Give
All
them
right.
14 on that one and a
Oh,
first
let's
down.
get 3 and
Usually
4.
we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Yeah, he sucks. Shut up.
On first and 10,
Coach.
Trask. And incomplete. Ben Skoranek, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
Okay, let's look for a pass.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick
Yeah,
burst there, and he
blitz.
nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
If they're rushed.
Trask now.
There you go. I'm just gonna rush the guy, it looks like.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right
Thank
to
you.
the next challenge if there's another one available, or
Quick
return to
scrimmage.
challenges to receive your reward.
Win or you lose. Okay, let's just complete the challenge.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports.
Yeah, we're playing a scrimmage.
To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
So no scoring in our first half. What will the second
I don't have a
half
crappy,
bring
a
as we
good
are
team,
now
I mean.
back underway?
So
Fielded
we'll
just
see how
outside
this
the goal line.
scrimmage goes. I don't know how well their team is. Probably not
And
that
they
good
will
either.
wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
No, their team's not very good either, so that's good.
And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that
Just
change
started.
how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have one half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
On second down, Funk.
Damn it.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll run on first down with Evans. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Trask to throw it.
I thought that was going to be an interception. That would be nice.
We've seen these defenses make
All
enough
right,
opportunistic
so
plays to keep
third.
this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Cover.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing, Trask.
No!
That's complete. It's Cornell Powell.
Shit.
And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A full 40 yards that time on 3rd down as the chains move with a lot of room to spare.
Splits.
So a big
We'll
play
knock
as it
him on
gets
his
him all
ass.
the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And they'll try the jet sweep here. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
5. Jeez.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense, diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
2nd and 5 now. Trask. He's got his tight end McKinney right side complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they
And not
double
doing
it
too
and
good.
get 10 here. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. They'll try the left side.
Shit.
Funk. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run.
Funk is doing
As
funk.
his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Hard to argue with that being their best drive of the game so far as they use the running game to get them into the end zone.
Couldn't agree more, partner. Prior to that drive, they sputtered a little bit, but it looks like they found the formula. I would expect them to go back to that more and more as this game develops.
Alright, fine. I don't care about
The
winning.
kickoff unit is out on the field,
Still,
and they will send this one
be
away.
nice.
From the 6.
This team is not the team I'm going to be playing
He
with.
takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it
I just
mildly,
started
because
playing.
they're not
Shut
even
up.
over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
This drive
After I
starting
just
off on
do
the
a
right
run.
foot. 18
Or
yards.
pass. I
You
mean,
can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their
Going to
passing
yourself,
game
coach.
because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
We've played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA
Sure, let's try
Sports.
it.
4 yards remain for 2nd down. Trask now from the 50.
Oh, shit. On the wrong side.
Now he'll let it go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 5.
Some yards, though.
Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary
Kind of just want
teacher,
the
and not
game
in
to
a good way.
die,
Oftentimes pointing fingers.
so I can
Hey,
get
who's
into
got
the
it?
mud
Someone cover it.
packs.
That type of indecision can open up even more big plays.
And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good run on first down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation.
Just run it.
Now Mason.
Oh.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. He lost 2
Clap for
there,
that.
and it's 3rd down.
You can almost feel him thinking as he's running the football. Just one more block, anything to get me to the perimeter.
Need
and
just
the
a
corner.
quick little.
Couldn't quite get there. Ends up getting spilled for a
Be
loss.
too much.
Trask, 3rd and goal. End zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it?
Okay,
Wide open
they want me
in
to
the end
gamble
zone.
again.
He's not hurried.
It
He's
doesn't
not
matter if
hit.
I win or not
And
anyway.
somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just... And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Ben Mason, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. But we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point
to
away
work on
from a
those.
tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
So with the missed PAT in his rear
It's been a while
view
since
mirror,
I've
he
played
goes
this
back
game,
out
so
to kick
I'm not
this
that
one
good at
off.
the kicks.
Fielded just
And
outside
hopefully
the
I'll
goal
get a better
line.
kicker in the mud packs.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Let's just play for the
Our
big
visitors
play.
getting set to take over on offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here? Or
That's
do you
okay.
throw
We
it?
just
I
want to
think
end
you
the
have
game
that
down.
full conversation
Here.
with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They
Shit
got all their
pass.
timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use
it's not
those,
that bad.
gain the ground
Let's
that
go
we
cover
need
2.
in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play. So essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And they go play action. Here's Trask.
Nice.
Under pressure, Trask, and down he goes. There's the rookie from Oklahoma.
I'll take some
Ronnie
credit for
Perkins
that.
in there to drop him. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, in a tight 1-point game. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. And they'll send out their punter now.
Really getting the ball
As the
back.
drive
Okay.
goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is fielded at the 27. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Let's see.
So the Packers down on the scoreboard. 1:14
Slot
to go.
play.
How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. They'll look to throw.
Shoot.
And that was going to be off target.
I knew I
and
shouldn't have
incomplete.
used cover too
Ben
well.
Mason, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. He'll look to throw.
Oh. Damn it.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Ow.
Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. Defensively that time they were in zone coverage as a rookie QB.
Trying too
What
hard.
lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, And
Try
the
and get
result
this
can
over
be
with.
something you don't like.
It looks like they're running out the clock anyway.
Now Evans.
Playing college rules?
Evans has got the
O'Neal?
first down and then some. And finally down at the 32-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
All right.
Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Thanks. That wasn't a win though. Actions. Adding player to the lineup. Yeah, it's kind of a lame tip. Offensive silver player. Let's go. $64? That's nothing. Another offensive silver player. 67, nothing. Probably won't play. Give me players that aren't even gonna make my team. Offensive player 1. Free safety 63. Defensive player. Right outside linebacker. Here we go. Fantasy. One or more items as your reward. How many items you have left to choose, and that's it. So we have one to choose. 75 middle linebacker. 25 halfback. 5 wide receiver. Safety. Cornerback. Left outside linebacker. Just get them all, I guess. Oh crap. Okay, so basically any position I want. Or do I want a 75? I think a tight end. Those are usually hard to find. Yeah, tight end. What's next? That silver or better. Defensive tackle, don't need it. Level up, cool. 1,000 coins, always good. That's it. Gold Team Fantasy Pack. Gold Team Fantasy Pack. Was inside a Gold Team Fantasy Pack? Alright. Let's just stick with the Packers. Go. Okay, that one's good. 74. Six now. 76 wide receiver. That's not bad either. Yeah, play rewards, training points, more training points. Yeah, welcome pack. Go. $70, Joshua Dobbs. Oh, and there's a tight end. Now I have two 75s. Halfback, not bad, 74. Another pack. $78, right tackle, good. 70. 22 quarterback, Kyle Allen. Don't play much. Early access exclusives. Challenges, unopened packs. I got 26 unopened packs. Guaranteed elite player. Alright, let's open these packs. Where should we start? Let's go with the Legends Fantasy Pack. Open up. So Brady or Mahomes? Let's go Brady. Brady Dynasty Pack. Rodney Harrison, 85. That's pretty good. 85 wide receiver, Wes Walker. Nice. Let's go Brady Mahomes, power up. Mahomes. This one's Brady, I guess. Mahomes Fantasy Pack. So they just give you both and you have to pick which one you want to... Okay. Oh, I have to pick one. Let's go with QB. Brady, I mean. Do I increase them? I guess I can't from this menu. Cover athlete. Brady, since I've been picking his stuff. $87, nice. Gold Team Fantasy Pack. Oh, wait, let's do this one first. All Stars Fantasy Pack. Come on. Good team. Ah, let's unlock all these. Shit, that's a hard choice. I might stick with the Khalil Mack. Thinking, yeah, let's go with Khalil Mack. Okay, now all these gold packs. Buffalo? Sure. Crap. 25 halfbacks, not bad. Nothing. Okay. Okay. Might as well stick with the Bears. And 75, not bad. 73, not bad. I got way too many quarterbacks already, though. Denver. Tight end. Oh, nice. 81 cornerback. Elite player. Crap. Where do we want to go? Let's go Tampa Bay. Got some good players on that team. 70. Nothing. Elite player. Cool. Jason Pierre-Paul right outside linebacker. That's a good one. That's a good pull. 70. 66. Let's see. Let's go Seahawks. Oh, that's Eagles. Never mind. 71, too small. 73, what was that? Fletcher Cox. Where do we want to go from here? Let's go Giants. One, 2, 70. It's good overall, but getting a few golds. They spoiled it. Let's go Cincinnati. Silver, who cares? Silver, who cares? Silver, who cares? Gold. 70, too low. 21, too low. Let's go search Kansas City. Silver, 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 silver. Oh, that's gold, gold, but pretty low. San Diego, sure, or Los Angeles, I guess. You can tell I don't play much. Gold. 24. Silver, gold. Silver. Let's go Colts. Nice gold right off the bat. Good start. Gold. Might actually play at 74. But now, Holly Silvers. Away silver. Cowboys. power up things. Silver, gold. 78, that's a good one. 76, not bad either. Let's try and get one of the bottom teams that there we go, Green Bay. It's gold, 72, who cares? 3. Yeah. Rounding out my team. I don't think I'll have much silver, so there should be a lot of gold on my team. What do we at? Raiders, sure. Three. One, too small. Saints, sure. Said yes. Silver. There's gold, but a crappy one. Hunter, 76. And a halfback. Francisco, sure. Silver, gold. Oh, there's an elite player. Halfback, Raheem Mostert. Elite halfback's not bad. Dolphins. Yeah, let's go Dolphins. $71. 70. Nothing good. One I haven't picked yet, Ravens. Silver. Black. Right end and silver. And then Atlanta I haven't done yet. Just trying to spread the love around basically. Silver, gold, couple gold. Elite, good. Kicker, an elite kicker. Huh? Maybe that'll make a difference. What other team have I not picked yet? Washington. Silver, gold. Ah, that's a bad pack. Steelers, sure. Silver, gold. Power up thing. I haven't picked the Jaguars, or the Jets, or the Lions, so one of them. Nothing good. go with the Titans. $22, 5. What's that? 77 fullback. Nice. Okay, got all the packs open. Overview. Okay, let's get a team together here. Okay, how do I do this? Team overall, there we go. What do we got here? Got all those golds. Defense. Pretty good. Offense. Need some guards. Okay. So our team went to 76 overall. Just keep exchanging this stuff for better stuff. This part gets a little monotonous. Like, I'm pretty sure they know you're never going to play these level 60 players. Pretty sure I don't have any silver players even playing, so yeah, just give me gold. A 67 rated quarterback is ever going to play on my team. Boy, quarterback. What happened? Hopefully this is improving my team at least a little. Man, Ryan. Jalen Hard? Is that what I said? Not the right guys. Jamil Demby. Okay. And completing these sets is also a challenge too, so maybe I'll get more stuff. It's weird. Nothing again. Let's go. Does it mark if they're on my team or if they're actually like in the lineup? That'd be good, but I don't think it does. Oh, that sucks. Some gold players. 72. Eh. Let's go. Give me some good players. Gotta figure out how that works. It does show when they're in the lineup. So this makes it so they're in the lineup. It's fine. So I have to ignore that guy. handy. Okay, let me do the lineup and come back. Alright. She's still in the lineup? Nope, good. More gold. $71. Me too. Nice. A bit of a bug there. $71 again. I'm upset for cornerbacks. Two. Four. It's not a bad one. Two. One. Getting more fodder for upgrades. Can turn these low golds into high golds, which fill up the team better. Another cornerback. Got a few of those. Maybe one more. Other cornerback. Hopefully you're stacked at that position. Nor the ones that can be upgraded. Hopefully they fix that bug. That's annoying. let's fill. Overall, 76 is not bad. Let's improve it. Oh, it didn't improve. Probably because none of the guys I'm getting are actually making the lineup. Let's try the big guys. 62, nice. Got the final ones that aren't in the lineup. Tight end. 27 right end, nice. Yeah, the team should improve after these. The overall, once I put them in the lineup, actually. Minor Shiva, that's a good one. It's a quarterbacks I can get rid of. Brady all the way. Kyle Long, 78 is not bad either. This part is a little bit monotonous when it comes to the game. 7 kicker, I think I've already got better than that. Another kicker. Not what I needed. Seven, yeah, that should definitely increase my overall. Basically just need to upgrade everybody that's not in our current lineup. Right end, nice. Back. We're stacked at that position too. Staying away from getting rid of those purple ones. I'm not sure exactly what I'm supposed to do with those, but I shall find out. Another kicker. Nick Foles. Remember that guy used to be good. Another cornerback. Is that it? One more. Oh, no, don't have enough for another one. Yet. Reorder. We got some new guys that'll probably replace some of the older guys, and their overall should go up a little. Yeah, from 76 to 78. Cool. So, did I free up a guy? Yep, couple. Those purple guys. One more? Yep. Of course it's a kicker. What? Another cornerback. Do I have 3 more? I'm ignoring the purple ones. One. Okay, let's redo it again. We're min-maxing this team. Okay, let's double check. I don't think there's any here. Oh, it just takes me to the auction because I don't have any. Check those two. One, two, three. There we go. That bug is pissing me off. What's this? Rookie, I guess, is what that meant. I don't think there's any more here. No. Right. 6. I'm gonna find 6 that aren't in the lineup. kicker. I'm gonna fall short. I think I'm gonna fall short. Oh, wait. Get rid of this rookie. Yeah, might as well. An elite player. Right end. One elite player that's not running, not playing. Okay. Okay. I don't want to purchase an upgrade, I just want to apply the upgrade I already have. I'm trying to do that. Alright. Guaranteed elite player, browse the store. What kind of packs? We have 48,000 coin. Kind of have to go for the elite, but I don't think like something like this, 48,000. That'd be the goal. Right. The campaign. You have finished preseason, now play through an NFL season while building up your team. And the basics of the mode as well as some more advanced concepts. Elite store pack. 85 overall team captain. 100,000 coins. Early access challenges. Ultimate season. Let's do the early access challenges. So I'm assuming they're only good for the week. To Brady, since we're playing with Brady. Third and 13, Brady draw back and found Hogan for a 53-yard, extending the lead. Score a passing touchdown this drive. Alright, let's try it.
The coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back
Thank
and
you,
relax.
Coach.
You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
Third and 13.
Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Thanks much, Coach. We will start this challenge in the first quarter with less than 2 minutes left on the clock. You're ahead by 4. You've got the ball on your side of the field.
Slant, I guess.
Third and long. And the offense gets set here for a third down play.
That's annoying.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady.
Nice.
Over the middle, complete. It's Sanders.
That's quick.
The way in. Touchdown, New England. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Scored 2 passing touchdowns by the 4th quarter. Let's go.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the coach.
The coach. He doesn't sound right. Kick off right.
Set to go.
There you go. Makes a big difference when you got a good kicker.
And we are underway from the Superdome. This taken in at the goal line. And look at this. Right
Nice.
Loose football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
As that ball got
Shot
away from him,
simple then.
and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he heard all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And the
Job,
Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
Yes. This isn't a good one. It's too close.
On play action, it's Brady.
There we go. That works.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders there to make the grab. And the Bucs on just 2 plays have taken the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Tampa 2.
Winston and the Saints now with
We don't need
1st
to
and
win.
10
We just
at
need
their
the
own
ball.
24.
Let's score another one before the 4th quarter.
Jameis to throw it. He's got the tight end, Van Ness.
Oh, crap.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And past the 40.
Doesn't need to learn to tackle.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
You don't always expect
Pressure
tight ends to
on.
be big
Let's
in terms of
try,
run after the
blitz.
catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
On 1st and
Nice.
10, Winston. The target that time, Michael Thomas. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I know coaches tell us
Two
all the time that
will
having a
for
powerful
pass.
arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. They do get a couple, but they'll
Another
be
pass
left staring at a
play.
3rd and 8 coming up.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And this is going to be incomplete.
Ball back, and need another
so the defense
touchdown.
able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Yeah, just let it go.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start
Let's
out
try
1st
a
and
play
10.
action pass. Might be a long one, depending on how open this guy gets.
Play action, now it's Brady. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball.
Nice
Launches
job,
deep.
dude.
A jump ball, and this is
Oh.
caught. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Nice.
Emmanuel Sanders, an 80-yard touchdown. And the
I really
Bucs
like
get
that
the quick
drinking the
strike
tea
touchdown.
celebration.
Nice job there getting the win.
Alright,
Next
next
up,
challenge.
another challenge,
Score a
of course.
passing touchdown in a drive. Down by 4. Alright.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today.
Passing
And this
touchdown and one
is an
drive.
ultimate challenge.
That's always hard because you never know
Taking
when the
you
ball
the
is just
rest
going
of
to
the
fall
way.
wrong.
Here's Brandon Godden.
Especially if
and
you're on
Charles
3rd and 10.
Brandon.
Come on.
Coach, this challenge starts off in the fourth quarter, but there's still a lot of time left on the
Yay,
clock.
scissors.
You're
That's
trailing.
my
You
play.
have the ball on your own
Daniel
35-yard
Sanders.
line as we get set here on 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Oh, going for Sanders downfield.
Damn it.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game, and finally
Let's just
forced an
try
incompletion.
Crawl, see if we
One
can get the
score
10
down,
yards
here we
in,
go.
or 5, yeah,
They're
10
going to go
yards.
for it here on 4th down. Now Brady got to have this one.
Nice.
He's got Jack Doyle.
Oh,
He's
stay
gonna get this
up,
all the way
dude.
down inside the 35. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge
You run it a
pickup
little
as the
to
Sticks make a drastic
think.
shift forward. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
All right, we
Here
got
are in the
3
fourth quarter, partner, and watch them
attempts.
drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So
We'll try.
signs of life in what's been a
Play
dormant
action
offense in this
pass.
2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
There we go.
Touchdown.
Nice.
That's caught. Jack Doyle, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment. 'Cause
Down
you
by
know there's
11
always
with
another
5:12
challenge right
left in
around
the
corner.
game. Win the game and complete the comeback. All right.
Hey everybody,
Gaming
thanks for
complete the
joining us
comeback.
today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach will jump into this challenge in the 4th quarter with over 5 minutes left in regulation.
Let's
You're
try a
down
big
2
pass.
scores. You've got possession in your own territory. As we get set here, 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 30 yards.
To run it
As we've
after a
seen
big
over the years,
pass.
offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover or put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked.
Ah.
He's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 128 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. But he breaks through another tackle. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical.
Try to
They know
quit
that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
There we go.
It's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Wes Welker there to make the grab. And the Patriots have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So now a big spot for the Pats as they'll go for 2. It's a run with Mostert. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Yeah. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback.
Just watch for the big play.
Back out, ready to go. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Allen. Sliding out. He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Nice.
Leonard Williams picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh.
He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away and trust that defense.
So the 2-minute warning to get a touchdown.
The game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away.
Oh, come on, you didn't block that guy.
And still fighting. Still going.
Block him. Damn it.
He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense set up with a very short field. 1st and 10 inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. He's got it.
Get in there.
Patriots. Wes Welker, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Patriots
kill enough time now.
In front here in the 4th quarter.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers at the start of the 4th quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The 4th quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
They get 1 more as the extra point's up and good, and that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
No way. Okay, good. I was going to try and run out.
Here for White. It'll be
I just got to watch for the pass. I feel go won't help
Allen and the Bills now. Down 28-24, a minute 36 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Now Allen. He finds his man, complete. It's Wade.
Yeah, just keep doing crap like
after
that.
a gain of 2 out to the 27. Allen, that catch good for only a couple. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it,
just toss it away.
Believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
No.
He gets this complete to Diggs, and he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Allen, open man is Marquez Stevenson, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Here's Allen. Throwing
Can you not knock that shit out?
Stevenson. Now the Bills will hustle to the line. Throwing is Allen.
Nice.
Yes.
Perfect.
And now off to the races down the right side. the 20, 10, and this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, or they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Oh, well, got the challenge. Can you stop it?
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback.
Just do, I guess I could pick prevent, but whatever.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Comeback, this time against the Saints. Working the 2-minute drill. Score a passing touchdown in 1 minute and 13 seconds. All right. Let's try for the big play.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. Let's send it down to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis for the call.
For this challenge, we are in the 4th quarter with just a little over a minute left on the clock. You're trailing by 4. You have possession on your own 30-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
Whoa! Almost got killed there.
Deep downfield, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come on 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Brady.
Come on.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Here. Let's try this, I guess. Short pass.
Signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Brady to throw.
Shit, everybody's open, but they're not far enough to actually do anything useful.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
Let's try a quick slant.
To throw is Brady.
There we go.
Finding Emmanuel Sanders here. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
Damn right, wow.
All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Okay. From 21 down to defeat the Bears, win the game and complete the comeback. 3rd quarter.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team.
Okay, so we're down by 1 touchdown.
And Charles, as we jump straight into the action.
The coach, this challenge begins in the 4th quarter with less than 2 minutes to go in the ball game. You're behind. You've got the ball on your side of the field. 1st and 10. Now Brady. He's going to let it fly. And this one is incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders.
I guess they really fixed
but it's
that.
gonna be second down.
Used to be
That
like
would've
an
been a tough catch, but in this
automatic
2-minute drill, those
big
are the ones
game.
you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill.
No, he dropped that
And this one
shit.
incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first
There we
down.
go.
That's what's vital to them.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Emmanuel Sanders, 56 yards. And the Patriots have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. We know it all too well. You give Tom Brady time on the clock.
Going
In
for
the
2.
4th quarter, you're playing with fire. We just saw it.
Yeah, and when you talk about playing with fire, it's really more like a raging inferno when it's Tom Brady.
No.
And you
He
almost
make that
expect
shit.
it. Actually, you know he's going to come downfield and score against you. But here's the thing. Can you match Tom Brady now? Because there's still time on the clock for a chance to come back at it.
Yeah, maybe that long
Don't say
touchdown,
that,
they would
Coach.
have preferred something a little more methodical, because you're right, there's still quite a bit of time.
Shut up, guys.
This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Just want to stop the big play. So
Down 31-30, less than 90 seconds to go. And they need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner as they come up on first down. Now a dump off here complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. The Bears moving hastily into hurry-up offense.
nice. Get it. Oh, yes.
And it's
There we
picked up
go.
by the Patriots. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, or they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
So super comfortable right now.
Point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it.
They better not get that. It's
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Another drive coming up for this Chicago
for the big
offense.
plays.
They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Dalton.
nice.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. Well, this game has not been short on intrigue, but
Let's just
that's
run
the
it and get
backbreaker
this
right there, and
game
it's gonna
over
put
with.
any hope of victory to bed.
Yeah, they knew they needed the touchdown, and when you have that little time remaining, they know they've got no choice except to go for broke, and that they did. But the interception, that means defeat.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
The clock run out.
And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Win the game. Score 21 points in the first half. Or score 3 passing touchdowns by the end of the game. Alright. Let's try it out. 3 passing touchdowns.
everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate
Oh,
Team.
complete any of the following. Okay.
Ready for football now from sunny Wisconsin. And off we go from Lambeau. From the 6. And a good return, able to get
That's
out
a great
across
return.
the 35 to the 36. We get a peek at Tom Brady as he brings out this Tampa Bay offense. And Tom Brady in his 22nd season
Curls.
overall and his second in Tampa Bay.
The middle.
So from
Yep.
the 36 now, 1st and 10.
After 2 decades in New England, a change.
Oh,
of
no
scenery,
way. That's right in his
another
freaking
tremendous
arms.
season culminating with a Super Bowl title.
You damn
40
douche.
touchdown pass in the regular season, and most since his record-shattering
That's right.
50 touchdown
Play
season
action,
of
yes.
2007 in New England. He did have minor knee surgery in the offseason, but he said he's sticking with his plan to play beyond the age of 45.
A leap in.
Nice.
He's got it. He got it.
Whoa!
And now look at this.
What the
Big
hell was
game
that?
fumble. And this is going to be Packer football.
I hit a button. I didn't know what it did. Uh-oh.
Rodgers will bring the
Guess I
pack
shouldn't have
up with
pushed
a
that button.
1st and 10 at their own 37. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
Man up.
2nd down at 5. The first carry for a former member of the Fighting Irish, Dexter Williams. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will be very close to a 1st down.
didn't
But
make
I
it.
see the closed
Fourth and
fist of the
inches.
referee. And that means 4th down.
They're kicking?
On 4th down,
Nice.
J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up
Alright,
shop here
let's
for their second
try
drive. And a
something
fumble
better.
last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't
Yeah,
you
no
think
shit.
that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus
Run
on
it
that.
up.
All
Get
the
the clock
time, and they do
running.
drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Shreds him with a stiff arm.
Nice.
And
Good
he
run.
is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 more on that one and another 1st down. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Yep.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over
No.
the years, Brandon, that
Okay,
balance
good.
is? It means doing what you want to.
And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Jack Doyle, 36 yards. And the Bucs have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver
damn it.
when he gets a head of steam going.
just have to hit
As a
it right
defensive
on.
back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Yeah.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Yeah, no shit.
On the return, it's Taylor. And he returns this to the 22.
Let's get some defense going.
Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
But you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Now left side, a
Good
completion to his
tackle.
tight end.
Could've got some
Catch
yards
good
off
for
of that.
5. It's third down. Well, Charles, a tough task ahead for this defense, trying to slow down Aaron Rodgers. What would you be trying to do?
I would think about selective
on his
pressure,
ass.
Brandon, and what I mean by that is he's going to eat
Knock
you
him
up
on
if
his
you
ass.
blitz him too often because he'll read that and go to
Nice,
the
he
man
dropped it.
coverage patterns. But every now and then you bring that pressure at him, make him deliver the ball on time. It's when he keeps the ball, maneuvers out of the pocket, and throws deep, that's when you're in big trouble.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And we'll see what he can do on the return.
Nothing.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on
something
offense. Back now comes Tampa Bay. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice
Just
in-breaking
quick
route and
slant.
plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for
run
him,
it to
and
keep
it's
him
another
honest.
first down. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. 6-0 our score after one. And Mostert with a first down carry. Nice carry. Gets his way forward for a pickup of about 6 yards.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
He finds his man complete. It's Doyle. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Damn it.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. He was looking for Jack Doyle that time.
I'm trying to force it.
Second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone.
Two.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Wes Welker there to make the grab as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Koo now for the point after. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. On the return from his end zone, Malik Taylor. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
All right, let's go.
Ready to go again. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting
down by
up for
2.
maybe
They need
later
to
in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down. Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative. Now, you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct.
Yeah, it is,
Coach. Like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is just going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Got a man, it's Tunyon. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They needed 4, he doubled that. He wound up getting 8. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
And we need to blitz if they're going to run
the end
it.
of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run.
Let's do
so the offense
linebacker
could go back
blitz.
down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Rodgers.
I had him.
Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Rodgers. And he checks this one down to
that
Williams.
shit.
And he's going to have a Packers 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
Oh.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Plays.
Rodgers again now.
As long as you're not getting the big plays.
The throw there going to be incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that, and let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
No, that's you, partner. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away incomplete. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He finds his man complete. It's Doyle.
All right,
and he's
good.
going to have the 1st down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half.
Let's see if this works.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He'll let this thing go for Sanders.
Nice.
Oh, a contested
Get
ball
up
here, and it's going to be caught. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Nice. There we go.
Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this 1st half. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your...
Just want to see how many more Brady challenges there are here. Got 13,000 coin, that's cool. Follow up, got 10K. Nice, lots of coin. Okay. Oh, there's still 3 more? Might as well do the last 3 and then call it a night.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
He's playing full games though. It's a lot of time.
set to go. Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Patrick Mahomes now in his 5th season with the Chiefs, ready to bring out this high-powered Kansas City offense
the pressure on right from the
and
beginning.
the Chiefs offense ready to go on 1st down and 10.
And while I don't equate starting record as a quarterback to pitchers in baseball, it still gives us a great baseline. And Patrick Mahomes, 38-8 as a starting quarterback for Kansas City in the regular season. Throwing 6-2 in the playoffs, including a Super Bowl.
Blitzing doesn't seem to work.
I'm
not going to give up that early, but
in the game. And if you're a Kansas City fan,
you can get the pass on too
he's
easily.
signed through 2031. He will be your quarterback for a long time.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
These quick passes,
behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, and that'll make it 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
As it always be past the line of scrimmage.
So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to
That's
understand where you
that's
are
a
on the
no-no.
field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
This is taken around the 12.
Nice run back.
A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Let's just run it.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. A carry there from Mostert as he's able to work his way forward for a pretty good pickup on 1st down. Officially a gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you'll get right out of
damn it,
he can run right through you like you're not even there.
That's why we're running the play, just to keep it honest.
A good pickup there at 22. They hand it off to Mostert.
Nice. Damn it. It's Stephon, there's nobody to Stephon.
On EA Sports.
Let's try a short pass.
2nd down at 4. Now Brady.
Dude, you gotta move. There we go.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Jack Doyle there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point by Koo, up and good.
Nobody's high-fiving Brady. That's fine.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Alright, we need to look for these quick
Kansas
little
City
passes.
taking the
That's
field
what
for their second
Mahomes
drive.
likes.
And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves.
Get it.
You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they have
out.
that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. That'll leave them with a
coverage.
3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Don't play the 2-minute warning.
Play fake. Mahomes.
Oh, good.
And that is incomplete.
I was gonna catch that shit.
Tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have
We have the 2-minute warning, so we got some time to get another touchdown.
On is
Let's
the
go.
punter Townsend as he gets this one away. This will be taken at the 10.
Damn.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
He's trying to accomplish some shit. Let us go with...
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Looking for
No!
shooters here
Shit!
on the
Come
deep
on!
That's
You're
gonna
so
be knocked
open.
away and incomplete. Nice job by
Gotta run
Ron
it.
Thornhill there to get a hand in and break up the play. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the
It's not
39.
used to timeouts yet. But
It's
I
a
want to pick
gain
my
of
plays.
16, first down Tampa Bay. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front. That's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield,
Let's try a big
that
one.
means that they care about the running game and they know it helps their team.
Thinking B, but we'll see.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Okay, let's do a quick slant. Come on.
Brady going to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete.
Nice stay up.
And in for the Buccaneers
Got it.
touchdown. Wes Welker, 26 yards. And
Good
the Bucs are
job.
going to add on to their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game
It's so
plan just
weird.
a little bit better.
It's twice they've
And
done
I think
that.
that's part of what we're seeing here.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Tyreek Hill on the return. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Okay, let's just watch for the big
Chiefs gonna
play.
go back on offense here late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Passed it to
His
nobody,
favorite
and
target,
nobody
Travis
caught
Kelce,
it.
the intended receiver.
Good job.
And that'll bring up second down. Mahomes now to throw.
Nice.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, let's
they
do
had an
that.
opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The Bucs going to
3
go
shots
ahead and
at
use
the end
the
zone and
second
then a
of their
field goal.
timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Brady. And he's got it. Caught in the end end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady, his third touchdown pass of this first half. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Tyreek Hill set to return it. And he's up across the 25 and
16
down at the
seconds.
28.
Are you guys going to do something? Try something?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll take over with just 16 ticks remaining before intermission. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So from
Why are you doing timeouts?
Come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Yes.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Cameron Sutton. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few.
Fights through, and now a crease. Still shedding tackles. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Some kind of dance, I guess.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on. We now proceed to the start of the second half. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Taken at the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Okay, let's just do some runs and try and round this clock.
Offense ready to get their drive started. Third quarter starts with a run from Mostert. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 76 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Let's go to the other side.
Mostert. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay,
short to the tight end, maybe.
Stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Brady's throw there complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run. And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves. Derek Nottie makes the tackle. Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yards. Touchdown! The 4th touchdown pass in the game for Tom Brady. And the Bucs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. You have fun with this one, partner? I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center. We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up. 4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Oh, shucks.
The dangerous Hill now to return. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So
Number
here's
2.
the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally
Alright,
didn't
let's
affect
try
me. Just
and
go ahead and
hurry
be
it up
loose
a
with
bit.
the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still
Holy
want to
crap.
attack.
I
We'll see
think I got in
how
there
they
quick.
attack him here.
I'm
And he'll be
surprised.
tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill.
Nice.
Misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And the return here
Good
is stopped
play by me.
at the 35-yard line. And here in the fourth quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay,
Just
take
run
your
it.
best shot.
Get
And
rid of
that
that
time,
clock.
it's
2 minutes
intercepted.
left.
And we've often seen teams
Winning
get
by a
into the
mile.
prevent
Let's
early,
go.
way too early, and sometimes they get too
Damn.
soft in their coverages.
I
But
didn't
not in this
expect that.
case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
Officially, it's a 1-yard
the other
loss.
side.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Wait till the clock gets down a little bit more.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. Wiggles free.
Nice. Get it. Get it.
And he
Good.
slips up past the
Almost stayed
45
up, too.
before being tackled. 14 yards
Run
there.
that down
and
to
a
the 2
Buccaneer
minute warning.
first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
That's the way
So
I
it's
like it.
Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. A solid stiff arm. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 111 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ballgame.
Well, that's a
Try
carry they have to be satisfied
actually,
with. And throughout this
let's try
game,
and get
they've
that.
been satisfied with what he's given them.
Fullback's
Whenever
running.
they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They
Tough
feel like
guy.
they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
7 yards on the pickup.
Run.
It'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Just keep this clock running. Get the heck out of here.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line.
That's fine.
We have not seen that much today. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd
Let's
down
go to the
coming
other
up.
side.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. I'm coming.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert.
Oh, nice.
Through
Actually
at the
got a first down.
25.
Didn't
And
expect
he
it.
is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The
Where's the
lead in the
quarterback
fourth
kneel?
quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a
Let it
little
run out.
easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback,
Challenge
hey,
complete.
no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock.
We're going
And
to
if
put
you
on a
have the
show
ball,
by
they
leading the
can't
Pats
score.
from 14 down
Nicely
to victory
done.
over the
Another one
Seahawks
up,
in the
another
fourth
one
quarter.
down.
Fourth
Keep
quarter,
grinding
12
and keep
minutes.
racking
Take the
up
lead.
those
What's the
wins.
score?
Hello,
Take the
everyone.
lead.
You're watching
All right.
Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the coach.
What's the score? 14 to 24.
To
So I
finish
need
this
to get
out, here's Brandon
two
Godden and
touchdowns.
Charles Davis.
This challenge starts off in the fourth quarter, but there's still a lot of time left on the clock. You're down 2
Let's try the big
scores.
play.
You've got possession in your own territory. As we get set here, 1st and 10. On play action, now Brady. Oh, going for Sanders downfield.
Shit.
And that, nearly picked off.
It was
It
not.
would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They
Yeah, they
got the
suck.
lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. So
Yeah, let's
signs
try
of
this.
life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's got a man. It's his fullback.
Nice
And
run.
able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I
Yep,
think
they're
that they
bending
are.
too
To
much.
me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a
It's
token
fine
press.
with
Make sure
me.
you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense
try
can
and
get
run it
down
in.
the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Mostert. And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Raheem Mostert taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, and they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging
Why are
the
they so
ball
mean to
happy,
Brady?
Of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Nice. Get in the end zone.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Seattle
sure
now ready to march onto the field.
kind of
They've been
offense
asleep
these
for a
guys
little while
have.
on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football,
Damn it.
high percentage throws. Find
Russell
the guys
Wilson.
that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
He'll get
Man
5 out of the
coverage.
scramble.
The
It's
guy's gonna
second
run
down.
around like that.
51, Mike 51.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Nice.
He can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Bilal Nichols busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really
Oh.
matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he'll find Everett there complete.
Shit.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
And that pickup of a
Blitz.
first down, that's going to leave a mark
That'll
because
knock 'em
they
off
really
this.
needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating.
Spot.
Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way
Oh, God,
to
you gotta be
return
kidding
the
me.
takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it
Need
past
that
the
ball back.
50. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now it's Carson. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. There's Wilson to throw. Out left, he's got it to Everett. He'll gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them
Yeah, let's try
and
some
stop it
zone
right at the
then.
line of scrimmage.
Some
Now
passes.
they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Now Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man.
Good.
That's Carson.
Good.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back
Give me
at the
the ball.
47. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle.
Are you wusses?
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Patriots ready to get the football back. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. 2nd and 10.
It's a big guy. He should be able to catch things.
He's got Jack Doyle. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
59 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still. Gotta
Let me pick my plays, guys. Come on.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
I will.
2nd down.
Shit.
Again. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Okay, let's go to the right side.
They'll try and run here with Mostert.
Oh, there we go.
30, 10.
Oh, we got plenty of fight, baby.
The way in. Touchdown, New England. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hey,
all right,
folks, it's
that's
the
one.
coach
I
here.
think there's one more.
Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team.
What are we supposed to do? What's the thing?
Let's get back to Brandon and Charles.
Oh, it's another. We gotta take the lead.
Coach, this
Okay.
challenge starts off in the 4th quarter, but there's still a lot of time left on the clock. You're down in this one.
All right.
You've driven into opponent territory, 2nd and long. Left side here to Sanders. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Give me the ball. I want to run it in.
26 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Mostert. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
You're
without a doubt. And so far today,
and he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot
Jam it in there.
touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Pats take advantage of field position
gamble.
on the turnover to cash this one in. So this back now to a 10-point spread, and you have to imagine they'll line up and go for 2.
oh, no question about it. If they can get this to an 8-point game, they can make things awfully interesting here in these last few minutes.
And that almost makes it a brand new ball game. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
Get that ball back.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean,
Nice.
very close, 1-score game.
Man, if I'm
Put
a
some pressure
defender,
on. That's all we
I'm
need.
actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
A deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Kyle Pitts, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because
yes, I do.
your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek.
Nice.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Kazin. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Brady now on first down. Throwing right, and that's complete.
Nice.
All the way in. Touchdown, New England. Wes Welker, 40 yards. And the Patriots have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
Ah, shit.
And he's going to be sacked. They came
Fine,
after him. He
fine,
couldn't get
fine.
away. And this remains a 2-point game.
Can still get it.
And a failure to
Hell, it's
convert and
time.
tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And able to get this out to the 25. Atlanta
for
prepped
big
and ready
pass.
for its next possession. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
Oh, that's so many yards.
The pressure, Ryan goes down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Good.
A gain of
Ball
9,
back.
not enough, and it's 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And it's fielded at the 34.
Oh, nice. Nice. Got it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. That punt return 66 yards, and it goes the distance. Nice job there getting the win.
Is that it for Brady's stuff? That's it for Brady's stuff. Yep, Brady collectible. That does. $1,300 coin. Okay. And that's it. That was all the Brady stuff. Then you got Mahomes stuff. Event ends on the 19th. What kind of money do I need to buy some packs? 48,000. So still got lots to do to earn that shit. Alright, so that's it for right now. Finish the Brady stuff. I'll do the Mahomes stuff tomorrow probably. If you like the video, like, share, subscribe, or all the above. I'll be playing some more tomorrow. And if you follow, you'll be notified the next time I'm online. I'll definitely be playing some more Madden. I'll also be trying out the new Call of Duty Cold War upgrades. So, thank you and have a good night.